What's up, Raider Nation? My name's Jason, and I'm here to bring you guys a new video. And I'm gonna just start off by saying I'm doing my video now because I won't have any time to do it this whole week because I'm gonna be on a trip. So I won't be here to do any videos on Sunday, but I will be doing one on Monday if there's anything new going on. And to start off, my title's a little weird with saying Raiders versus the bye week, and I see the bye week as an opponent to me because it can either help a team or it can damage a team significantly. And to start off, a lot of things have happened in 1 week. Everyone knows that Dennis Allen being fired. That was a good move. Not many analysts think it was a good move, but I feel like it was a good move. I don't care what the analysis say because they bring down the Raiders all the time. So does a member of the team, which I'll get into a little bit later. But we got rid of Dennis Allen. I feel like it was really a good idea because we desperately needed a change, and we moved Tony Sparano as interim head coach. Now, a lot of people don't like Tony Sparano because of his history at the Dolphins, but you gotta just think, he turned one of the worst teams into 11-5 and making it to the wild card. I'm not saying that he's a bad coach because he does have some iffy history, but he is a guy for the job. He has history with the team, and I feel with a team in the Bill Parcells trade. So that's going to say that we probably will run a hell of a lot more than we used to. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if we see like 25 carries a game playing under Sparano. He's a well-minded coach, and he knows what he's doing. So I'm not at all mad about the change. Now, what's going to be tough for him is the next 12 games. If he can make progress in the next 12 games, then he will probably continue on being the head coach, which I think we should at least let him have 1 year after being interim head coach to give him the full off season to see what he wants and everything, see what he does with the team for the off season, and go on from there. But there's also been talk that we will be looking for a new coach after the season, which tells me even if Sparano does good, if Sparano can get us to like an 8-8, which that's the mark that we all need. We cannot settle for anything less. Then Tony Sparano will earn his way in keeping his head coach position. Now, for Reggie McKenzie, I don't know. I feel like his job will be on the line. I feel like he's probably will not be making any new head coach decisions because he'll be gone. And the next GM, I have no idea. Honestly, I had a weird assumption of who would be fit for the GM job, and I was saying since Gruden wants full control, John Gruden wants all control of the team, makes all the calls and everything. If he wants a deal and you want to give him a really good deal and good money, offer him the GM spot. If that's what you guys really want, if the Raiders organization wants John Gruden, put him at GM because he knows what the Raiders need. Possibly also another thing that would be nice for linebackers, because someone commented on a video saying who he would like for a linebacker coach, and I agree with him. Bill Romanowski. I think he'll do good in making Khalil Mack a monster, honestly, because he was a monster too, even though he took a lot of steroids and went all loopy. But other than that, people feared him, and that's what we need on this defense. We need this team to play smash mouth football, and I feel like we have the talent that can do that. We have the talent that will just smack you right in the mouth, but that hasn't been on display at all this year. I mean, we have so many people who want to win, but like Sparano said in his interview, they forgot to win. They forgot how to win. They really did. They turned the ball over so much. They need to stop fumbling. That's a main thing that needs to be worked on. And I'm actually really looking forward to some of the changes Tony Sparano is putting in this offense. I don't know if he's going to be the one who's calling the offensive plays, or Greg Olson is going to be calling the plays. I don't know. So I don't know what they're going to do with that. He said there will be change because he is not Dennis Allen. He's a different person. He's Tony Sparano. So that's a good thing to hear. So I feel like we're going to see some differences. Jason Tarver will be able to call his plays without Dennis Allen to see how he does if we need a new defensive coordinator or something. But it all comes down to we need good management. This team does not have a lot of key things, from owner to GM to coach to the kicking coach, special teams coach. We have really nothing because our kickoff and punt, really, special teams is not looking too good either, and that's bad. Marquette King, he can't really kick too far, but he can kick high. But we don't want all the punts to be high. We want them to be high but go far. But he hasn't been able to do that as of late. And what I was talking about with someone talking about the Raiders was Rich Gannon yesterday. He completely destroyed the organization. And I'm not fully angry with Rich Gannon because he said what needed to be said, and it was tough to hear. It was very tough to hear. It was honestly makes your blood boil with what he says, but he kind of has a point, and this team needs a change. If we have Rich Gannon saying stuff like that to his old team, you know that's when we need change. And we need it now. And that's why I say that the bye week is pretty much an opponent, because it can help a team or it can destroy a team. A team can be on a winning streak and then after the bye, a losing streak. So you never know what's going to happen after the bye. So it's beneficial for a team. And I was actually, my next part, I was looking into kind of prospects a little bit for the draft and who I like. And everyone wants a number 1 receiver, as do I, because Derek Carr needs that number 1 receiver who will be, don't get me wrong, our wide receiver core is doing all right with how we look, but we need a big wide receiver who can catch, who can make hard passes, make pretty good decisions, I guess. And I was looking at this kid from the Arizona State Sun Devils. His name is Jalen Strong, and he could be a good fit for the Raiders. He's pretty tall, guys. He's about, well, there's a difference of height. Some people say he's like 6'3" on something, 6'5". Either way, that's a pretty big wide receiver, and he goes at 205 pounds. And that's what we really kind of want, and he has good hands, he has speed, he can run, he finishes routes really well, he can hold on to the ball, and he's consistent. He's he consistently wins on contested passes and on a variety of Like, he can do good on back shoulder passes, which we can see that Derek Carr loves to do. He loves throwing the back shoulder passes, and he does back shoulder fades. He can, and comebacks. He's really good with comebacks and all those kind of routes. He's physical. He's like I said, he's fast. So I feel like he could be a good player, but I don't know who else is going to be rising up in the draft. And who knows what we're going to draft at. It looks like if we continue this, we'll have the first round pick. But right now, I don't see Jaelen Strong as a first round pick, but maybe second if we can get him. But I feel like if we really need that one wide receiver who's big and built, we should go for Jaelen Strong. And he's actually starting off pretty good this season. I forgot his numbers, but apparently he's really starting off strong. But that's pretty much all I have to really say for this week. A lot of things have happened, a lot of good things to hear, some bad things from, of course, the analysts and the analysts, but it looks like this team is looking for a change. We made the change at head coach and see where it goes from there. So, thank you guys for watching this video. I really appreciate all my subscribers so far and the people who are commenting on my videos and giving me perspectives and helping me, and all the people who I looked up to who made me want to do these videos, who are helping me along the way. So thank you guys so much for all the things you guys done for me. And this is literally the best fan base around, and we deserve championships. We deserve a winning team. And I feel like we can get a winning team. So thank you guys for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe to my channel, and go Raiders.